Florida jetty fishing is the practice of angling from rocky shorelines or concrete structures. At spots like Sebastian Inlet, ignoring the rules can get you kicked off the jetty. Just wait until you hear rule number 11. Everyone gets this wrong. Rule number 1. The Florida jetty was built to aid boaters in navigation through the inlet and provide public access onto the deck. While using the fishing deck, please yield to boaters until they pass safely through the inlet. Don't cast your lines too close to boats, even if they're trolling in the channel. Remember, boats always have the right-of-way. Rule number 2. Throwing or casting of objects at vessels, surfers, snorkelers, divers is prohibited. There have been reports of anglers throwing objects at boaters when they get too close to the jetty. This is a criminal offense in Florida. You will be arrested and trespassed from the park. Rule number 3. No cast netting is allowed on the eastern portion of the deck. However, this can all change soon because Florida officials are reviewing an ordinance that would prohibit all cast netting from the jetties. And the reason for this is rule number 4. Cast netters must return unused marine life back into the water. This is one of the few jetties that allows netting in Florida. Please do not abuse the privilege. But sadly, some anglers have abused this privilege by catching bait fish and using only a few for fishing, while letting the rest die and dry out on the jetty. That's a waste of natural resources. So please only take the bait you will need for fishing and return the rest to the water. Rule number 5. No alcoholic beverages, glass containers, or pets other than service animals. The use of bicycles, skateboards, scooters, or similar devices are not permitted. Rule number 6. Use clamshell shucking station and discard shells safely into the water. Trash and discarded fishing line must be placed in the provided receptacles. There are fishing line recycling bins located on the jetties. They're provided by Coastal Connections. Discarded fishing line can be deadly to wildlife in Florida, especially sea turtles, birds, and manatees if they become entangled. Volunteers regularly collect used fishing line from these receptacles to help protect the environment. Rule number 7. No clamshells, fish, trash, or discarded fishing line may be left on the jetty. Rule number 8. All fish harvested must be placed in a container as soon as possible. This means don't leave your catch lying on the jetty. Any fish you plan to keep must be placed in a container immediately after you catch it. Rule number 9. Jumping and diving from the deck and jetties is prohibited. Number 10. No canopies or tents are allowed. Umbrellas may be used but cannot be attached to the deck or railing. If you do bring an umbrella, keep it inside the yellow line or the center of the jetty. Rule number 11. There's a limit of 2 fishing rods per person and they must be attended. So many anglers get this one wrong. They either bring more than 2 fishing rods or they leave them unattended. You can bring up to 2 rods, but you must stay near them at all times. Rule number 12. No loud music, profanity, or rude behavior is allowed. And if you're getting value from this video, let me know by clicking on the like button. Rule number 13. No open flames or grills are allowed on the jetty. Rule number 14. Be courteous when using lights after dark. Red lights are strongly encouraged. Bright lights can blind other anglers and boaters, and they are harmful to the natural habitat of wildlife such as turtles. Rule number 15. No propeller-driven craft may be launched or landed on the jetty. Rule number 16. All marine life not for harvest must be returned to the water without intentional harm and in whole condition as quick and safe as possible. For example, if you catch a snook and it's out of season, you must release it to the water immediately. Rule number 19. Please exit the jetty during periods of inclement weather, which may result in lightning and rough seas. You can be hit by lightning while on the jetty during a storm. Remember, you're surrounded by metal on the water. Now, breaking a rule for the first time doesn't mean you'll be kicked off the jetty immediately. These rules are enforced to educate anglers, promote conservation, and make sure everyone enjoys this popular fishing destination. Which of these rules have you seen broken at Sebastian Inlet? Tell your story in the comments below. Now here's some additional information. Sebastian Inlet State Park is open 24 hours per day. Admission is $8 per vehicle with 2 to 8 occupants. You must have a valid Florida saltwater fishing license. Always keep the walkways clear. Make sure all tackle and chairs are within the yellow lines. State regulations apply. Make sure you comply with seasonal limits, especially for snook. Footwear is important. Always wear non-slip shoes while on the jetty. Most importantly, wear sun protection. UV protected hats and shirts work well, and make sure you wear sunblock. Hit subscribe if you haven't done so already so you don't miss the next fishing update. And check out this next video for more Florida jetty fishing. I'm Andy Hodges. Have a great day.